welcome back aviators to this lucky air flight from Kunming to Yichang, flight time region of 1.5 hours. So yeah, lucky air, interesting.
The flight.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Where's he going? What the hell? Not quite sure what he's doing, other than landing in the trees there. Interesting. No, we're not on Delta. There's no way this is Delta because we must still be on Hotel 1. No, it can't be. Where's a taxiway end? Got Charlie. Delta 1's just going to become grass. That's interesting. We'll have to drop down onto Charlie then. Weird. I really wish they would give China some attention on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Never mind, we shall come down Charlie because we don't have any choice but to do that. That's a trouble. I like flying in China, but one trouble is the airports are often totally wrong. At least we got some taxiways. There is payware for this airport, which I would imagine makes it, well, yeah, would make it correct if you fly out of here regularly. And we've got to come down Delta and then Juliet. Yeah, it's quite a big displaced threshold on this. Get ready to tune tower frequency. X-ray Delta has magically reappeared. Weird.
Lucky 9529, contact tower on 118.1.
Tower on 118.1, lucky 9529. Kunming Tower, good morning, lucky 9529 on frequency, holding short runway 22 on Juliet. Kunming Tower, good morning, lucky and 9529 on frequency, holding short runway 22 on Juliet. No, doesn't change my frequency. No. Kunming Tower, good morning, lucky 9529 on frequency, holding short runway 22 on Juliet. Better than the right frequency now.
Lucky 9529, Kunming Tower, runway 22, winds 250 at 19er gusting 29er, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 22, lucky 9529. Got all my flights been windy recently. 2519 gusting 29, gee. And what the arrival weather's going to be. And let's go on. Okay, so we need elapsed time. Need that.
1 mile final. The land runway 22.
Stingray, 9er Alpha Zulu, cleared to land.
Stingray, 9er Alpha Zulu.
Stingray, 9er Alpha Zulu, welcome to Kunming. Contact ground on 121.75.
80 knots.
There's that wind.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Lucky 9529, contact departure.
Departure on 119.0, lucky 9529. Coming departure, good morning, lucky 9529 on frequency. There's a lake up here and everything, wow, that's pretty cool. say it then.
Cathay 49er Hotel, climb flight level 300.
Kunming departure, Cathay Pacific 49er Hotel, we climb to level 300.
Lucky 9529, Kunming departure, climb flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Lucky 9529.
Lucky 9529, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, Lucky 9529. There's another airport down there as well.
Lucky 9529, maintain flight level 300. No traffic identified as Lucky 9 or 529 are in the vicinity.
Okay, that's because we're Lucky 9529. We will maintain flight level 300.
Lucky 9529, contact Kunming control on 125.35. Lucky 9529, Chengdu control. Expect the Ensenada 19er Alpha arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes. Say the word if you want to descend sooner. Direct YC 636.
Expect the answer 19 Alpha arrival, descent in about 20 minutes. We'll say everyone earlier. Direct YC 636, Lucky 9529. Right. Direct to YC 636. So expect the answer when that's a different arrival though. The answer 19 arrival into 14. Okay, plug that in. So 19.
Cafe 928.
Cathay 928, contact Chengdu control on 120.525.
So you're going to answer 19 Alpha arrival.
910.525, Cafe 928 today.
Chengdu control, Lucky 9529. Given it's the answer 19 arrival, what's our runway for arrival?
Lucky 9529, expect ILS approach for runway 32 at Yichang Sanxia Airport.
We'll expect runway 32 for our approach. Lucky 9529. Can we have the Atus as well, please?
Lucky 9529, Yichang Sanxia Airport, information Yankee. Automated weather is currently out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have information Yankee.
Okay, so we have no wind information for the arrival. Lucky 9529.
Cathay 928, Chengdu control, roger. Cathay 928, continue descent is cleared.
We're in control, Lucky 9529, established ILS 32.
Lucky 9529, contact Yichang Sanxia Tower on 118.35.
Yichang Tower 118.35, Lucky 9529. Yichang Tower, good morning, Lucky 9529 on frequency, established ILS 32.
Lucky 9529, Yichang Sanxia Airport Tower, roger.
We have got a runway, that's promising. It's been very calm.
Lucky 9529, Yichang Sanxia Airport Tower, winds 160 at 10, runway 32, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 32, Lucky 9529.
2500.
160 at 10. So why did they give us this runway then, you idiots? Should have stuck the original runway. We're landing with a tailwind there. That's smart. Let's concentrate on landing this plane. It's having tailwinds is ridiculous. Why don't they give us the other runway, idiots? We'll do our best. Right. So
1,000.
Get that 3 green. Right off the center line for that runway.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
What's in it?
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, real floats. Surprise for the tailwind.
Lucky 9529, welcome to Yichang Sanxia. Taxi to 2 at your discretion, stay on this frequency.
Taxi to discretion, stay on frequency, Lucky 9529. Oh, there's no taxiway, genius. Righty then. Aye.
Jesus, folks! We've just landed safely in Yichang, and what a landing it was. Captain Matthew and First Officer have brought us down with a solid 8 out of 10 landing, so give them a round of applause in your hearts. Now, Yichang is a city full of wonders, known for the stunning Three Gorges Dam, the largest hydroelectric power station in the world. It's a sight to behold, so make sure to check it out if you have the time. The local time here is 3:04 p.m, and the weather is quite pleasant, with no clouds and a comfortable temperature. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Matthew, First Officer, and your cabin crew, including May, Lee, Chen, and Wei, we thank you for flying with us today. Enjoy your stay in Yichang and take care. And
Three Gorges Dam is here. That's interesting. Right, there's got to be a taxiway here somewhere. Let's hope. There's a terminal over there, which is encouraging. Just need a taxiway, would be nice. Won't hold out too much hope. But it looks like there's one here. There we go. Brilliant. No, just stand to. I don't have any stand numbers, so we'll just stick it anywhere. GAMMAXX Navigraph. Or maybe if I put the I'll tell you what, it's solid, we'll just stick it over here. Here we go. A part next to our let's assume he's on stand 1. China Eastern there. We'll come next door. And what we'd like to think would be stand 2. There we go. Fabulous. Right. Just disconnect from set tensions. Valenta and flights. Thank you very much. And let's have a look at the landing replay, shall we? So I really don't know why it brought us in with a tailwind. Don't mind. As a result, floated the landing a bit. Ballooned it a bit and then touched down. Nearly got it perfect. Nearly. To work back on board again in the future, so I'll leave you with a few views of our landing, and then of course we'll go over to Valenta, see what the landing rate was and everything. So close to just a perfect touchdown, but then we just ballooned it out. There's the flows. So yes, we departed out from Kunming quite high up on the altitude for this 1 hour 32 minute flight arriving into Yichang, and landing rate of 88. There we go, a nice butter for you, although we did balloon it a little bit, which looked a little bit untidy. But yeah, not sure what happened to the airspeed around here. It took a little dip. I think it's because at part of the flight we had a strong tailwind, so, and then we didn't, so I think that would have affected that. Yeah, thanks once again for watching, and see you again.